Does I'm live. Okay. All right. All right. Loading. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Someone asked me to do another live stream on one of my older videos. So I'm back doing another quick live stream for you. Even I don't know if that guy will show up. If he does, awesome. Cool. That's cool. Just my phone updated me on it. Anywho's, tomorrow is the Christmas special for the F Team podcast. We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna mix it up a little bit, have something pretty special for the special. The footage I shot for my Christmas special has finally been completed. All stop motion stuff is done. Live action stuff is done. And then all it needs to be done is voice work, sound effects, and music, so on and so forth, to make the Christmas special something a little bit special. I mean, it's definitely a huge, bigger take than what I did 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago, where I really didn't have too much thought when I did that Christmas special. I mean, it was okay, but didn't really. I'm a big fan of it, just saying. But yeah. I'll be here for a little bit. I mean, if they want to ask me any questions about anything, what happened to the Transformers that used to be over, just say I did some reorganization that needed to be done. So yeah, and my Marvel stuff was over there, and I got my combiners and Skyfire or Jetfire, whatever your preference really is. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much about it. But yeah, I think after the Christmas special, I might take a little bit of break to do some personal things, take care of some personal things and etc. Before the new year starts. I might do a little small stop motions here and there. I also want to thank the people that subscribe to the channel. I wholeheartedly appreciate it. Appreciate. There we go. I appreciate it for everyone that has subscribed to the channel. I don't think I would be at where I'm at on this channel if it wasn't for you people, for you guys. I'm not even kidding. I think if I didn't make 400 this year, I probably would have been like, oh well, fuck you, Starpool, fuck you. One of my co-hosts on the F Team podcast said someone asked for another Jetfire. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we're doing this whole little, Skyfire, Jetfire. I mean, to me, it's Skyfire, but to everyone else, it's Jetfire. I see Jetfire as a different character, and Skyfire being G1, and then Siege happened, and then now we have Jetfire is Jetfire instead of Skyfire. But in the original dub for G1, it was Jetfire. So I guess Jetfire did come first. Am I facing reality? Nah, it's Skyfire. But yeah, anyways, anywho's, yeah, I did some reorganization. Marvel stuff's all over here, and I got. That's pretty good. Looks damn good. I mean, one thing I do not like about 1/12 scale figures is just the feet. The feet are so tiny, small. It's like balance. It's like you balance them, and then you have to pray. When it comes to Transformers, I was talking feet about just big and chunky and just stable that you can just, you can hit something like a table and they won't fall, unless you have a terrible pose or something like that. But yeah. So anyways, yeah. Thanks for subscribing to those who have subscribed to the channel. I know you guys are expecting a little bit more for stop motions, and there will be more coming, especially in the future when I start working on my crossover. I still have to do some more script writing with that. I mean, I will probably start shooting some of it probably the beginning of the year. I mean, I've already started the crossover, but there's going to be a bigger. It's going to be probably one of my most ambitious project. I thought the first one was ambitious, but we're talking like not only the Decepticons and the Autobots and the Avengers. We're talking about Thanos, the children of Thanos, Asgard. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. It really is. I mean, I'm looking forward to, very forward to doing the project. I mean, for the children of Thanos, I have the Marvel Legends. I'm not a big Marvel Legends guy, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. So that's pretty much about it on that front. You, the viewer, how's it going? Hope it's going good. My girlfriend did message me. She's so adorable. Game see if it pops on and off, and just be like, "Oh wow, it's a live stream, but there's no one in camera or something like that." That would be funny. Just fuck with people. Hilarious. Yep. Thumbs up. Thank you. I guess I got to try to stay optimistic. I mean, this year has been hellish, but it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, but we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost to the finish line of this godforsaken year. I mean, I've had a few positive notes this year and a couple negative ones, but I think a lot of my friends been affected by this year more than I have. Especially with the whole COVID crap, the everything else, the elections. That was a fucking joke. Politics are a joke. That's why I'm not on plan to be. Fuck politics. Yeah, life goes on. It goes on. Yep. So if anyone has any questions, the two viewers that are watching this, please. Hey, Asherfire, how's it going, man? It's been, I don't know how long, like a week or two, about 2 weeks, I think, since my last live stream. I don't know. Your videos. Oh, 6 days ago. Oh my god, that's just funny. I'm doing a live stream before we do our pot FT. Oh, that's all. Happy early birthday! I know a lot of people. My dad's birthday was December 10th, so that was about a couple of weeks ago, and it was birthday. I had a couple friends of mine. It was their birthday. It was their birthday the other day, so I said happy birthday to them. Oh, December 20th. Well, happy early birthday in about 2 days. We'll give you a birthday shout out on the show when we do it tomorrow night, and I'll upload the show as soon as possible. Make sure try to upload before your birthday. And I'm still working on episode 2, and I think it's a bit smoother. Nice, good job, man. Good job. I've been working on a Christmas special. My buddy and we've kind of collab the idea. You can do some voice work for me tomorrow. I got to do some more voice work for some characters myself tonight. I'll be doing that a little bit later. And buddy Starpool, he'll be providing a little bit of a voice too. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome. It's just a matter of time. So yeah. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe too bad I couldn't like figure out a way how to do the whole live stream where you have like 4 different cameras of people that can be on the same show, like the same like a live video stream, of the show of our show tomorrow. But it's going to be via through Skype, and we're going to put a little bit of effort in this Christmas special. So with 2 old guests and a new guest, so we're gonna see how that goes. So there's gonna be like 6 different people talking on the show tomorrow night. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome, pretty awesome. But yeah. Awkward silence. Anywho. Yeah. TE01. Oh, Jabba the Haunted. Oh! Leader. Yes, very awkward silence. I had to got up and grabbed my third party Optimus Prime. He's a pretty cool dude. I like him. I think he was number 1 last year. It was number 1 figure last year. Number for 5 this year. It was hard. It was very, very hard decisions, and I think for future upgrades to my collection are practically already starting. One of the figures I'm thinking of getting is Grapple. Ooh, okay. It must be. I'm guessing it's Earthrise. I mean, I never really got into the whole Earthrise or Siege stuff. Like as many people have seen on my stop motions, is more third party and masterpiece. And it astonished me is that I think a lot of the ideas when I started doing stop motion with masterpiece and third party scale figures, a lot of it had to do with Chosen Prime, and he did a lot of recreation scenes using masterpiece and third party figures. I'm like thinking to myself, wow, this guy's insane. And then you look at it, it just looks so clean and polished when it comes to if you're doing something G1, you got that right look, that right feel, the right blackness, the right chunk, And I think that once once I do my sequel to my crossover, there's certain Transformers in the sequel that are going to get upgrades that are I already got one of the upgrades on my shelf is the Iron Trans Starblade, and that's the number. Did I see number 2? No, it was either number 2 or number 3 of the year. Number 1 is Rolling Thunder Optimus Prime, that monstrosity. I love that figure. It's the military nerd in me, coming from my background, which I try not to talk too much about. I'm not the biggest fan of Siege and Earthrise, but most Siege figures are detailed, and that's why I like. Yes, that's another thing. I mean, take MP44. I don't mean to harp on MP44 any longer, but there's a lot of smooth surfaces on that figure. There were so many different smooth surfaces that it wasn't really highly detailed. I mean, yeah, you're paying about a pretty good chunk of cash for a figure like that. Especially a couple chunks of cash I already paid on a couple of figures myself this past week. Spoilers. Probably talk about them on the show tomorrow night. One of my purchases I got should be here tomorrow, and believe me, that was fucking fast because I bought it the 16th. Haggled with the guy, but yeah, it's quite the upgrade for upgrading my Dinobots. So it's quite the upgrade. I'm not even kidding. So but yeah, back to what I was talking about with MP44. I you take this guy for example. I mean, you can't see it on camera, but he's got like the little riveting in his riveting. I honestly think the matrix chamber is better detailed than MP44. But I mean, overall, and then of course, I put repro labels on it just to give it that like a really clean look. I mean, yeah, it's not a painted figure. A lot of it's just a lot of molded solid plastics and colors. But overall, I mean, if you ever do go for a good stand-in for MP44, either you want the KO with that junk in the trunk, or get this very detailed guy, even though he doesn't have no upper thigh swivel. But there's a thing you can actually do. This is why you always go on TFW 2005. Anyways, you can actually get the leg up high enough. I'm sad I got my best friend a present, and it's a War of Cybertron Astro Train, and he looks freaking sick. So I'm guessing it's the Siege one then. Yeah, I mean, even though Astro Train only showed up for like a couple seconds toward the end of Siege, seemed like he was a little bit of an underutilized character. And speaking of underutilized characters, you haven't seen my stop motion with the underutilized Autobots. But yeah, there you kind of go. See? Looks a little funky, a little weird, but hey, it works. Just gotta be careful. Strand flag. Bada bing. Bada boom. That's just Prime. Yeah, my best friend, a present in store. War of Cybertron. It's a Siege. Because I think that's like the only Astro Train that's out right now is the Siege version. Like I said, I really don't collect Siege. Reminds me of Optimus from Transformers Devastation. Yeah. I mean, I have that game. Actually, good eye. Haven't played this in a while. Should pop in the old PS4 and play as Optimus or Grimlock, or I could play as Grimlock since yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I have it. That's why I mentioned it. Nice. It's a great game. I like it. I really do. I mean, I beat it on the Xbox One, and then my Xbox One took a crap on me. And funny story about how I got my PS4. There was this girl I knew that was kind of a gamer chick. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get my PS4, play a couple video games with her. Yeah, and I met her. We saw each other for a year, and then after that, it just went. She has a thing for felons anyway. Sorry, I'm not that type of guy. But I love my girlfriend a lot more. I mean, honestly, my girlfriend is like 10 times hotter and prettier than that fucking bitch. Pardon the French. I'm just being honest. I mean, my girlfriend does go back and watch it. She does watch some of my content, but my phone just went off too. No, it didn't. Well, I'll look at my messages. Yeah, so that's how I got that my PS4. I mean, I like it. I really don't game much anymore. That's why I'm not so, and that's why I'm not into. That's why I don't game anymore. I just hardly game. I mean, there's only a couple games I have that are downloaded, but I really don't game. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't. I mean, I should try to get back into playing some more video games here and there in the foreseeable future, but I don't know. I don't game. I don't. It's just I'm more of a One of my favorite hobbies to do is actually go to the gym and work out. Another hobby I like to do is make custom figures and do stop motion stuff. Stuff I like to do. I mean, make videos, watch videos. I mean, like to work on my truck, be with my well. It's not much of a hobby. Yeah, I'm looking forward to for Christmas though. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. Anyways, I'm still here. If anyone has any questions regarding the stop motion or Transformers, hell, even Marvel, I might try to answer some of them. Maybe. Well, on the subject of, I forgot about the next Netflix figures. Yeah, the I saw some of them at Walmart and any other places and stuff like that, and I'm like, then the Netflix are not that bad. I heard the biggest thing right now is people hunting down for the Earthrise Soundwave. I've been hearing through the interwebs that that's been one of the a hard find for a lot of people. Um, I heard that's been a hard find for some people. I mean, I don't know who's found it. Yeah, people find it, and then there's people that would find it and then eventually scalp it, and you're paying outrageous prices for a siege figure. Yeah, that's pretty much about when it comes to with siege stuff. That stuff is. People go. Do I miss the hunt for figures? Kind of do, kind of don't. I mean, growing up, it's like going to Walmart, asking, asking mom and dad, or putting allowance money aside to buy, like, I don't know, just Revenge of the Fallen figures back in the day. I used to be so into the movies. I used to be, and then now it's like, it's okay, I guess. If they had Masterpiece and third party figures at like Walmart, I think, and Walmart's, Targets, or if Toys R Us was still around, man, I would be so back into the hunt. I would eat that shit up, especially hunting for, I don't know, Masterpiece Megatron, or a Masterpiece, like a Hasbro legit version of Masterpiece Soundwave back in the day. And I didn't know nothing about those Masterpiece figures, and that's why over time I got so late to the game, you know, really late, especially with fans toys and ugh, the only place I really depended on this pandemic, Walmart, since they usually had something I didn't have. Yeah, yeah. For me, it's been online shopping, eBay, TF Source, mm, Big Bad Toy Store. Can be Mark. If you find a legit deal on, like, through some of the Transformer groups, you can get pretty lucky. But then sometimes they take too. Sometimes things can take too long. That's why I like, since I'm upgrading my Dinobots to bigger third party monstrosities, um, I've been making sure that I get stuff sent out. Just boom, boom, just get it out there ASAP as soon as possible. Because I don't want no one to jump down my throat like, where's my figure? I'll be like, well, hey, dude, I've been fucking busy, This entire week I've been busy. I just been all over the fucking place. But it happens. It happens. It does. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people depend on Walmart. I know one of my buddies, he bought stuff off Amazon for what he needed during this whole ordeal and pandemic, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I'm just glad that the year is almost over. I mean, if the one of the things I do say I have to get a vaccine, I'll have to listen to them and I'll get the vaccine. But overall, I'm not going to get the vaccine. To be honest, I'm just being frank here. You know, I mean, I don't want to talk about it. The only Transformers Kingdom figure I am looking. Ooh, Warpath. I have a Warpath, but it's not the. It's not what you're talking about. I have a third party Warpath by Bad Cube, the War Dog version. And honestly, it's a good figure. I like it. I like it a lot. I think in a way that I'm pretty much done with my ARC cast. I'll definitely have to eventually I'll definitely have to do like a video where I set up my collection and stuff like that. I mean, everything's over there. It's just that I can't visually see it. This is a custom figure I made. Custom not War Machine, Iron Man armor that is codenamed Talos. It's not done yet. I have to do some more work on it, but now I have to do a video because that was supposed to be Iron Patriot Mark II, but now SH Figuarts released a prototype images of it. I was hoping I would have been the only one with a custom-made Iron Patriot. I was hoping for it. Speaking of Warpath, with you and grab you. All right, then. Yeah, this is the Warpath I'm talking about. It's a third-party figure of him. He's good. He's really good. His size is really nice. He's, for a mini bot, he scales really well with an MP car. Got good classy joints. Posability on him is not bad. Yeah, like I said, I'm a sucker for red and military hardware because I know a thing or two. So only I can find that on Amazon. I found him on eBay, I think. Yeah, eBay. I think I paid. How much did I pay for him? I paid. I don't know how much I paid for him. I have to go backwards. Rodimus, Twin Cast. 85. Paid 85 for Bad Cube War Dog Veteran, Masterpiece Scale, aka not Warpath. That's the thing with the third-party companies. They got to cover their asses with these very creative names, even though we all know who they look like. Like, oh, gee, Op Leader? Clearly that's a stand-in for Optimus Prime. I mean, come on, we're not stupid. And I don't mean to get so political when it comes to Transformers, right? when it comes between KOs and third parties, right? My uncle, right? How I got into Transformers was through my uncle. I have third parties KOs in my collection. I do masterpiece, pretty much primarily masterpiece scale, right? The thing is with the KOs that are clearly KOs, you can't really tell sometimes. It just depends on what you look at. And it's like, my uncle's like, oh, well, that looks like a KO. Dude, it's a third party. Same thing. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not the same thing when it comes between a third party and a KO figure. A KO is the exact copy of that mold with issues, problems, and stuff like that. Like I have a KO masterpiece sideswipe, right? And how I knew it was a KO was obviously the price, and also that the chest didn't tab into the waist part. So clearly, that's pretty much a KO. But then there's some KOs that are so good that you don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous of how advanced and improved that KOs can be. I mean, take there's people have been reviewing oversized KOs of the Studio Series stuff and of how much improvements have been made on those figures. Of the Studio Series, the improvement on those figures. They're bigger. They got more transformation bits. The colors, the color palette is just so drastically different, and that's why the I don't know if Hasbro is going after these KO companies. The question is when they're going to start going after third-party companies like X-Transbots, Fans Toys. I heard DX9 just kind of they're going into hiatus, and they've been around for 6 years, and they're going into hiatus. And I didn't know. I think I found that out earlier today. I found that out earlier today when they were going on they were done with the Menasor and stuff like that, and it's just I just can't believe that. I'm like, geez, I have 2 DX9 figures, and that's the Blitzwing and the Astro Train, which to me, I think that's a pretty good Astro Train. It's not bad. And it's just hard to believe that they're done. They're but I mean, back to what I was saying. I mean, the thing is, if I were to show my uncle a official versus a KO Soundwave, obviously I already know he wouldn't even tell a damn difference. Because he's not really that bright. Even though for someone with 2 degrees in computer science and networking, and he works at a Dollar General, it really tells you a lot. Anyways, that's not here nor there. Let's talk. Any questions? Check, please. I'm just screwing, just fucking around. Yeah, one thing I do like about this figure is that it has it looks like it's been through a little bit of dirt. Like he's got scratch marks. He's like very well detailed too for what he is. He's really good. I like him. A lot of people didn't really like this figure, but I like it. It's a Crimson Loud Mouth tank. That's Warpath in a nutshell. Nice. And you got Optimus as a red, white, and blue semi truck. Pretty much, yeah. Give him an American flag, he'll be the Patriot Prime. Make sure you guys check his reviews out, his content. Patriot Prime, he's got good stuff. He's good. He's a good dude to talk to too. Really good dude. And Amazon. Okay. Anyways, anywho, what do I want to call it? What time is it anyway? 7:28. Now let's go eat some food. Just dead silence. Perfect. Dead silence. Don't worry about talking to any motherfuckers. Just kidding. Just kidding. Righty then. I really hate transforming my crowbar since I cut some of his hair pieces since it keeps getting in the way. Ah, crowbar. I remember that figure, or it was really called Berserker. I don't know who they're all called now. You got Crowbar, you got Hatchet. I mean, I remember. I think when Last Night figures were coming out, I did buy a Berserker or Crowbar, whoever you want to call them now, and I transformed it, repainted it, tried to make it look like from the movie, and it turned out okay, I guess. I mean, and yeah, I mean, some figures just can be difficult to transform. Just like Fans Project Dinobots. That was a lot of fun. Got my Kit Bash Thor. Anyways, I'm probably going to bounce. I'll probably do another live stream, and unless anyone has any questions, comments, oh, too bad I can pause the stream and get some food. Man, I can run up there, come back down here. Could do that. All right. Well, guess what? I'm gonna have to look at Optimus for like, I don't know how long till I get back with food. I have returned with food. I get to watch me eat. I actually might cut this stream, but I don't know if anyone's there. Papa, can you hear me? Nothing like a frozen pizza. Ranch dressing. It's a Midwest thing. Have you ever seen the Transformers stop motion Vrooming with the Autobots? I've seen a lot of driving stop motions, especially those that have done recreation scenes, and I don't think I have. It must be a different video you're talking about, but I don't really recall. Oh, it ain't about driving. I probably haven't. I don't know which one, but I mean, I've seen a lot. Like, I'll definitely have to look at Was that the name of it? Transformers stop motion Vroomin' with the Autobots? Found it.
Hey. Oops, sorry. I was just going to say. What were you going to say? I was just going to say, how are you?
New blend of Cam's Kitchen Synthetic Cold Oil Brew. It's the spot.
Morning, Jazz. Did you finally settle that toaster suit and reopen the gym?
Those inspectors deceived me. Deceptilones are a bunch of crooks. They should really tell you that up front. I've had to make a few compromises to myself, but I'm back up and running.
Now, who else are we waiting for? We're waiting on Ironhide, Red Alert, Blue Streak.
Not Blue Streak. That sludge bucket never mutes himself.
I really don't care for his constant interruptions. He's so self-absorbed. Yeah. Speak of the Decepticon, I was just telling everyone I hope Blue Streak makes it. You been doing okay?
Yep, great.
Well, that's good to hear. Are you?
No, I got that. I didn't get the egg roll. I paid $2 for it, and you never give it to me.
Wait, you need what?
I don't need fortune cookies for my trouble. I need egg roll. That's a dangerous game, friend. Egg rolls turn to jelly rolls real quick. Will someone use me as a weapon? First, they wanted to know my location. Then they wanted to access my microphone. Then I had to accept cookies. I don't even like cookies. I'm being attacked on all fronts. My 5-tier security system is about to self-destruct. Just send me a smoke signal, Prime.
Okay, well, I guess.
Dude, this is fucking awesome.
So, Prime, why don't you get us started?
Well, look at me. I'm the first one here. We waiting on anyone else?
I think you need to switch to gallery if you're Ironhide.
Nope, I see you just fine in the gallery, Prime.
Why don't you reverse just a tad, Ironhide? Give us a breather.
Tip top right corner, man. Click those boxes. Hey, everyone's here now. Well, Prime, why don't you take it away?
Thanks, Ironhide. So, I wanted to get everyone here.
I've been muted this whole time. I've been trying to get y'all's attention. Now, what exactly are we all here for? I've got a delivery permit, so not sure how long I've got.
As I was saying, the reason I called this meeting is to find out when can everyone meet to go over tactical. We need to review the recent KPIs of our World Take-Back Strategy Plan. The Decepticons are getting stronger every day. We can't waste time. Wait, so we're having a meeting to discuss another meeting? Precisely.
Oh, my delivery's here. Gotta go, guys. This has been great.
Okay, well, my availability is like my spirit. Completely free.
Yeah, sorry for all this. I gotta have my egg rolls, though. You know how it is. All right, well, appreciate you. Son of a glitch! No egg rolls!
Let me bring up my calendar. I'm going to share my screen. Oops, wrong screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see here. I've got a doctor's appointment next Thursday. So, other than that, my schedule's pretty light.
Schedule looking light these days? Let's beef it up. Due to a minor setback in a major class action lawsuit, Jazz's has gone mobile. Subscribe to Jazz's Jim DeRee, live on AutoTune every Wednesday. Payments still difficult.
Okay, so sounds like any day but Wednesdays and next Thursday. Well, all right then. I'll send out a calendar invite.
Lunch is in the break room, guys.
That was, oh my god. That was really well executed. Oh my god. That was really good. That stop motion, that was awesome. I was doing zoom in the same area. That was awesome. That was great. That was. Oh yeah, it was. It was a very good video. I mean, the funny thing is, it's an original idea. I mean, I would have never thought of that. I mean, I would have never thought of anything like that. God. Excuse me. Now it'd be interesting to see him do it, but with the Decepticons. Chaos Kitchen. How dare I? I'm not even subscribed. Oh, okay. He did the Bumblebee versus Blitzwing. Ironhide Transformer story. Just Jazz. Okay. I'll subscribe to him. Exertion. Nice. 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 Very nice. I remember, I don't mean to wallow in my own nostalgia and shit like that. This was back in 2013, 2014. This is 2015. I think it was when I hit about 60 subscribers on my channel. If honestly, if I could talk to my old self that far back, I would have to punch him in the face for some of the stupid shit he said, and I'd be punching myself in the face. Like I was talking, having drinking a bottle of Voltage, which is another Mountain Dew flavor. Here I'm doing a live stream drinking Voltage. What the fuck? When was that? Probably have to go back. I don't know. And I was using the movie Dinobots for that stop motion. Trying to do toy reviews, a couple stop motions, exclusive bots, trying to do toy reviews and where I was at. 5 years ago, the 60 subscriber special. Look like such a tool.
Making a new stop motion video, working on a few customs as you see before you, or just making video logs.
Wish I could punch myself in the face.
Or drawing.
My younger self.
My drink of choice is Mountain Dew Apple Touch.
Nice.
Truly a drink for champions.
I am such a tool in this video. Jesus Christ. This is 5 years ago.
Now, hope you enjoyed my 60 subscribers. Wow. Sterling Dynamite. Thanks for the support over the years. Please like the video, comment, and that subscribe button while you're at it. This is Johnny Henson. Signing off.
Look like such a tool. God.
Please with no Ratchet. No problem. Ratchet, the Optimus, or the Dinobots. Last time I saw them, they were watching Jurassic Park. Let them watch Jurassic Park. Yeah, of course I did. Wait, oh, don't you mean, oh crap.
Oh my God, that was terrible. Oh man, I can't believe that was 5 years ago. I'm sorry. Okay. While I have this stream on, I'm going to make a skit while I still have the idea in my head. Nice. Like to see it, man. Like to see it. I got to finish my Christmas special. I got to finish up another stop motion, which I was supposed to be for the 300 subscriber special. But I'm a little behind now that I have 422. I cannot appreciate the thanks enough from all of you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. You know, I mean, I'm not a famous YouTuber. I don't do YouTube for money. I mean, if I did, monkeys would have to fly out of my ass. You know, I know there's people out there that do it. They have thousands and thousands of subscribers. And most of those subscribers are probably bots anyway, but fakes, like fake accounts, just generated by the YouTube algorithm. Oh. Excuse me. But I cannot appreciate it enough, those who watch my content, who enjoy my content, who want more of it. I try to come up with original ideas. I really do. When it comes to like these short original ideas, I cannot just come up with something on the fly. I have to have a story built around it where I could have it I can have it in my mind, and when it's out there and it's just written and stuff like that, I can just like, boom, there it is. That's why I want to do these little short stop motions. Just some. I mean, they're on the top of my head. That's it. They're not just like, let's do some movement stop motion stuff or something like that. You know. You know, and I mean, you know, I just can't thank everyone enough. You know, I mean, honestly, I don't think it was. If it wasn't for the support, I think I would have gave up this channel a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie. When I finally hit 100, jeez, I don't know how long ago that was. I was like, I'll try to keep it going. And then when I started doing my crossover event, you know, I'm like, when I did my crossover event, it was one of my most ambitious projects. And when that got more views, I'm like, I'm going to do when all 5 parts got above 100 views, I'm like, I'm doing a sequel. Merry Christmas. I was using that for something earlier. Hold on a second here. What was I saying? It was something about talking about YouTube and sequel. Oh yeah, doing my sequel, writing the script for the sequel and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, I cannot believe that I'm going to do a sequel. Now I'm doing it with Thanos, with the children of Thanos, with Autobots, Decepticons, the Avengers. I mean, I cannot believe I'm going to be doing a sequel to this. And if that does well, I'm doing a third. It's going to be a trilogy. And then if I still have my movie masterpiece and my movie Beast Wars, I mean not movie, my masterpiece movie stuff and my masterpiece masterpiece Beast Wars stuff, I'm planning out with an idea of a Shattered Grid or Shattered Dimension storyline. Or I'm not saying Shattered Glass because that was like Autobots are evil, Decepticons were good, all that yada yada yada. But it was an idea that I had. Like I had just playing around with that idea in my head. I'm like thinking to myself, it would be a spinoff after my trilogy, after the undoing of the snap. Yes, the snap is going to happen in the second one, and I'm not going to give anything away. And then when everyone's brought back in the third, that and everything gets undone. It's going to rip a hole into like space-time continuum, and then all these different dimensions. You got an alternate reality where there's only two Cybertronians left, and that's Optimus and Megatron, and they're fighting along G.I. Joe and Cobra, which is an idea, and one dimension there. Then you got the movie dimension, and then you got the Beast Wars dimension, which is its own separate thing. Then you got your G1, the Primax universe, and I don't know what you would call the other corresponding universes, but it would be something along those lines of something will bring all playing around with that idea too, a shattered dimension storyline. Excuse me. And while before in the Joe universe, where since there's only Optimus and Megatron left, to say the fabric of reality and dimensions that the Optimus from that universe will probably pay the ultimate sacrifice. I'm just playing around with that idea. And then, I mean, if I could get really creative, I could do time travel. I could do this. I can do that, even though it's third one is time travel. Because we had Crisis, which was the first one. Convergence is the second. Then Continuum is the third for my Transformers Avengers crossover. It's gonna be a hell of a ride. Yeah. I don't know who's watching this still. Well over an hour. Well, an hour and 3 minutes. Probably a show for tomorrow night will probably be like longer than that. We start at 6, and who knows how long that will be. Or is it 5? Did we start at 5 or 6? Fuck, I can't remember. Well, I'm probably gonna make like a tree and leave. Thank you for those who have endured this live stream with me. I don't know who just came back. I was about to close out, but I'll let it run for another couple minutes if I don't know. I might be me being biased. Do I want to say, or just? I'm just kidding. I'm a kidder. I have a very sick, twisted sense of humor. Very sick, twisted sense of humor. So, I mean, if you were to meet me in real life, and I'd be like, "Hey, buddy, go fuck yourself," and the other person would be like, "Okay, you go fuck yourself too," or like, and it's like, no, this guy's pretty cool. I try to be. I try to be a good dude. I'm gonna have dark humor. Oh, hell yeah! Dark humor is the best. Your listing is in a high demand category. Reach my branch. I don't know. Sure, I guess. I don't fucking know. Okay. I hate people. Actually, Facebook. I fucking hate Facebook. Not bad. Anywho, yeah, dark humor is the best. I find it hilarious. I've seen some pretty fucked up shit. Talked about some pretty fucked up shit. And, you know, yeah, that's pretty much about it on that front. Got it. Captain America. America. Fuck yeah. Yes, I have Marvel figures. Sue me. How else was I supposed to shoot my crossover? So if someone says Marvel Legends, I will jump through this computer and smack him upside the head. Just stand, you fucking bastard. Come Zeke. Can't stand worth shit. His feet are tinier than a SH figure. Yay, I got him standing on my laptop. Oh, babe. Awkward silence again. Sometimes I just don't know what to talk about. Cue the awkward silence. Okay, sure, why not? Drop Captain America in the process. We'll definitely have to do like a 2020 collection video. I think I did one earlier this year, honestly. But now I have a new setup, new direction for combiners. Trap. Back. Trying to stand for this. All right, you stand there, fucker. I got Black Widow. She fell. Put her right there. Sure, you can lean on Cap. I don't care. As long as you don't fall on your face. All right, I'm back for like third, fourth time talking about random shit. Grabbing Transformers to fiddle with. This is another third party. Next train's about skids. Pretty cool dude, I think. Nice. Anywho, like I said, thanks for joining me on this live stream. And yeah, and like I said before, thanks for the support on the channel. I appreciate it. Def Team Christmas special will be up on Monday or Sunday, one of the two. And the Christmas special that I've been working on stop motion wise will be released at least before Christmas. And I'll be making an appearance in another Christmas special that someone I know of asked me to be a part of it. So his channel tag is a stop motion reviewer. So you'll be seeing me. Anyways, thanks for watching, and then I'll get back on another live stream. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Peace.